Hi guys, everybody. Another video for the DS708. This time we're going to be scanning Nissan Pathfinder, and this is a 2005 model. So it's gonna ignition on. So I've loaded the initial screen already. This is our initial screen. You have diagnosis by system or by vehicle. So by system will bring you to this, and I think what you're going to see is when you load actually the vehicle type, it's exactly the same, but obviously some ECUs that are not part of the car, they will not come up. So it's always better to go, so we'll go by that. So the first three options are already filled in, and now we go to vehicle name. So obviously it's the Pathfinder, and type detailed is the R51. You can choose these options on your VIN number. Not choose, you can see these options on your VIN number. I can't remember the character number, but somewhere in the middle of your VIN number you're going to have R50 or the R51. This one is actually the R51, and model year is the top one, and we'll press OK. And as you can see, it brings you to a quite similar menu. So you have auto scan, control unit, and NATS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the NATS, which is basically is the key system. The ignition key and immobilizer system. Let's go and see which options you have in there. So you have read codes, erase codes, initialization. So you need the pin number for these, and then explains you if auto check if the pin number is fixed or random, and you have a pin read, which I believe it actually works on this car. Yep, it does work. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do an auto scan, and then we'll go through the ECUs to see what is available. So I'm going to skip this. Right, the scan is finished. It took a good 4 minutes to do, and what we're going to do is now we're going to go one by one. Just quick check which special functions you have. As I said before on my other videos, special on the latest videos, I'm going to ignore the first or first 2 or 3 options like ECU information, read and erase codes. I'm not going to go through that. I'm just going to go through live data and any special functions. So live data on this, you have some good data here. And the custom list, I'm not going to go through that. And this function is not supported. You can see the past, probably the same. No. This seems to be some sort of monitoring system for Candiag for the CAN system. So let's go BCM, body control module. Okay, so body control module is kind of splitted into sub menus. Oops. 16 sub menus. I'm probably not going to go through all these, but door lock, you have live data, active tests, work support. Live data obviously is going to show you probably doors open or closed, latches and stuff like that. There we go. Active tests, door lock, super lock, door lock indicator. Work support, security door, lock set. Nope, I'm not going to do this obviously. Rear defogger, live data and active test, live data. There's pretty much the ignition, ACC, and it shows you if the switch is on or off. So I presume if I click in that button, that will go on. No, sure. Okay, let's go back. Interior lamps is all the same. Live data and active tests. Headlamps. Let me see the lamps. Active tests. Tail lamp, headlamp. Front right, front rear right. So wipers. Same thing. Intelligent key, for example, live data. Let me see what it says on this. Just nothing special as well. BCM. This is the BCM then. So, well, it's not a lot. Mobilizer, I believe. Ignition on. It's only live data, active tests. Left indicator. So all these submenus really shows you a little bit of live data and some active tests, and that's it. Live data for the stalkers. There we go. So if I turn signals, so that's it. There's not a lot in the BCM really, other than live data and some active tests. HVAC. Just live data for these really. That's it. audio and video. Just live data pretty much as well. That's it. Try the same thing, that probably gonna work. Next. Well, just live data as well. Some good live data, I must say, but active tests, rear defogger, front wipers, motor fan, horn, external lamps. I'm not going to do this obviously. This is for the seats. Yep. The active tests for the seats. Just live data really. That's it. So this is to adjust, it looks like to adjust the clutch limits and stuff like that. Down, engine. Live data, all signals. Some ECUs give you the option for all signals. Some ECUs kind of split the signals into inputs, and actually, so as normal you can see the wheel rotations and the solenoids, sensors. So active tests, all the solenoids, the ABS motor, solenoids, there we go, and work support, steering angle. So you can adjust the steering angle, and you can calibrate the G sensor or deceleration sensor, which is good as well. Airbags, as usual. You probably are not going to be able to do a lot on the airbags. There we go. So just read, erase, and you see your part numbers. That's it. Data. So it tells you the level of the headlights, lamp tests, work support, initialize the sensor. This is for the lights leveling, and rear view camera. You have live data, Here's all you have on here, and work support, select guidelines, and adjust guideline position. So you can adjust the lines that comes up on the screen when you engage the rear camera. So I must say, so that was the last ECU. There's nothing really special, but there is some good functions. I must confess, like the injector code calibration, the steering angle calibration, the deceleration or G sensor calibration, some good functions on it, and yes, so this is the DS708 on 2005 Nissan Pathfinder. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, as always, just put them below. I will answer as best as I can. Once again, guys, thank you for watching.